We're also following some breaking news out of the state of Maryland, where the U.S. attorney there is moving forward quickly to seek criminal charges against President Trump's former national security advisor, John Bolton. Joining us now with her exclusive reporting, MSNBC senior investigative correspondent Carol Leonnig. James Comey, Letitia James, now John Bolton. Is this case different?
Yes, Katie, it is. Let me just give you the news first. Exclusively, we're reporting here on MSNBC that the effort to prosecute and bring criminal charges against Donald Trump's former national security advisor, John Bolton, is moving very quickly, to the point that some believe this inside the office, that these charges will come as early as next week. We are also hearing that the office is considering whether to go to a grand jury or actually do something a little bit different, which is to file the charges in a formal court complaint. That allows the office to move more quickly. And we are awaiting word right now about exactly when that might happen. You asked, is this different? If Bolton is criminally charged, who will be the third person on Donald Trump's sort of targeted list of enemies to face prosecution and criminal charges in as many weeks? But the case is different because in the Eastern District of Virginia, where Comey and James were indicted, the prosecutors there, almost to a person, resisted the case. A U.S. attorney lost his job. It was pushed to resign under threat of being fired by Donald Trump for not wanting to pursue those cases. The prosecutors did not feel that there were facts to back that up. In the case of Bolton, in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland, the acting U.S. attorney, we are told, is comfortable with pursuing these charges, not of mortgage fraud, not of bank fraud, not of lying to Congress, as were the case with Comey and with James, but with mishandling or holding on to national security information, classified information at his home.
Carol, does that surprise you? I mean, given what John Bolton had been saying about President Trump, the criticism he had for Donald Trump's handling of classified information, I think it's surprising that John Bolton would also be cavalier with classified information.
I do too. I agree 100% that that is unusual to my mind because of how, how stunned John Bolton was at the volume and the severity, the gravity of classified records that the FBI ultimately retrieved in a surprise raid from Donald Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago. We don't know all the facts here, Katie, other than the drumbeat of prosecutions of people who have criticized Donald Trump is speeding up at a sort of stunning pace. But with regard to the evidence, what I can share is what John Bolton's lawyer, Abbe Lowell, has said in the past, which is that he has concluded that a lot of the records that are at issue or in dispute are ones that a longtime government official would have normally had in their home after serving in multiple presidencies. And I believe his lawyer pointed out at the time that these documents dated back to the George W. Bush presidency, so that they were pretty dated. I wish I could answer you more, I guess, definitively, but what we have thus far is that the U.S. Attorney's Office in Maryland is rather rapidly pursuing this case.